We now go on to the buzzer. You're all in play. Buzz in with a correct answer, and you win the right to move yourself along or up, or an opponent along or down. But again, buzz in with the wrong answer, and you'll be barred from attempting the next question. You're all in play, fingers on buzzers. The military march, Liberty Bell, is the theme tune to which Beverly?
Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Well anticipated. Your move.
I'll go up, please.
All in play. John Reed was the alter ego of which fictional masked hero of the American West? Dennis.
The Lone Ranger.
Is correct. Your move.
Move up.
Which TV presenter wore a revealing Julian MacDonald dress? Gary.
Davina McCall.
That's wrong. It was Kelly Brook who wore the Julian MacDonald dress to the premiere of Snatch and also appeared naked in the play Eye Contact last year. Stay where you are, and you're barred from attempting the next question. By what name is Schubert's 8th Symphony? Andy.
Unfinished.
Correct. Your move.
I'll move Beverly down.
You're all back in play. Which is the greater distance? The latitudinal, equatorial circumference of the Earth, or the longitudinal, Jeannie?
Longitudinal.
The answer is equatorial, which is the latitudinal. You're wrong, and you're barred from attempting the next question. The rest of you? Opened in December and costing £100 million, which architect designed the roof of the British Museum's new Great Court? Pat?
Sir Norman Foster.
Lord Norman Foster. I'll accept Sir Norman Foster. Your move.
Andy Down.
All in play. What is the central forward in the front row of a rugby scrum? Gary.
Hooker.
Correct. Your move.
Pat down, please.
Founded in... And I won't complete the question because that means that we are out of time. Pat and Kieran, they kept you down, they put you out. That's the end of the game for you. And join us after the break for more cutthroat quiz action in the Q&A battle to be King of the Castle. Welcome back to King of the Castle, the vertically challenging game where attack really is the best form of defence. The battle continues. Now, not only are there less of you playing, there are less positions in which to play. I have some more individual questions for each of you, but before attempting them, you have to make an important tactical decision. You can either take a straight question, or you can compete on the buzzer with one of your opponents. Beat them, and you change places with them. Take a straight question and get it right, and you can move yourself along or up, or an opponent along or down. Again, I must warn you that any of you remaining on the lower level at the end of this round is in danger, because no more than 4 of you are going through. I'm going to ask the questions this time in the reverse order in which you entered the game zone. So, Gary, that means I start with you. Question or compete?
Question, please.
According to the nursery rhyme, what is Tuesday's child full of?
Don't know.
It's grace. Jeannie, question or compete?
Question, please.
Which best-selling perfume was invented by Ernest Beau in 1921 and got its name because it was the 5th sample he submitted?
Chanel No. 5.
Correct. Your move.
Up left.
Dennis, question or compete?
Question, please.
In which ball game are there 60 legs on the field, only a third of them human?
60 legs. Polo.
You reminded yourself of the answer by getting yourself the question again. Polo's correct. It's your move.
Up right.
Beverly, question or compete?
I'll have to compete.
With whom?
Dennis.
Dennis and Beverly only, fingers on buzzers. The others relax, but only for a moment. In 1955, who became the first Englishman to win the British Grand Prix? Beverly.
Jack Brabham.
No, you nearly said it, I think. It was Sterling Moss. That is an unsuccessful challenge. You both stay where you are. Andy, question or compete?
I'll compete with Dennis, please.
Dennis again, and Andy only, fingers on buzzers. What is the singular of paparazzi? Andy?
Paparazza.
Is incorrect. It's paparazzo. You both stay where you are. Gary, question or compete?
Question, please.
In which month do the French celebrate Bastille Day?
April.
July. Stay where you are. Jeannie, question or compete?
Question, please.
Who won the Wimbledon men's singles championships every year from 1976 to 1980?
Bjorn Borg.
Is correct. Your move?
Up left, please.
And for the first time, you are the king of the castle. Dennis, question or compete?
Compete with Jeannie.
I thought you might. Jeannie and Dennis only, fingers on buzzers. What was the name of the black Pontiac Trans Am car which David Hasselhoff drove in the TV series Night? Jeannie.
Kit.
Kit is correct. You defend your position as king of the castle. Beverly, question or compete?
Question.
What is the collective name for animals and animal life?
Zoology.
It's fauna. Stay where you are. Andy, question or compete?
Question, please.
According to legend, the absence of what from the Tower of London would cause it to crumble to the ground?
Rooks.
You got the right genus with rooks, but the wrong bird. I was looking for ravens. We now move on to the buzzer round. All questions are on the buzzer. Again, a correct answer wins you the right to move yourself along or up, or an opponent along or down. But this time it gets even nastier, because you can also swap places with an opponent in an adjacent box. You're all in play, fingers on buzzers. Which Shakespeare character is married to Titania, Queen of the... Beverly.
Oberon.
Oberon is right. Your move.
I'll swap places with Dennis, please.
Which British actor and director was in the original cast of Agatha Christie's Mousetrap in 1952, starred in the film Brighton Rock, and became... Beverly.
Richard Attenborough.
Correct. Your move.
Swap places with Jeannie, please.
And you are now the king of the castle at this stage of the game. Does the Tropic of Cancer lie to the north or the south? Beverly
North.
is correct. Who do you want to move?
I'll move Jeannie down left, please.
Quote, "Here lies one whose name was writ in water," was the epitaph requested by which 19th century poet? Beverly
Shelley.
is wrong. It was Keats. And that tells me we're out of time in this round. Congratulations, Beverly and Gary, but Jeannie, Andy and Dennis, with three of you on the lower level, that means we now have to have a tiebreaker. And it's a time for nerves as well as knowledge. I'm going to ask the three of you a question on the buzzer. If you get it right, you go through. If you get it wrong, the other two go through. Jeannie, Andy and Dennis. Which musical opened on Broadway in 1972 and then went on to become a hit film starring John Travolta? Andy
42nd Street.
is incorrect. It starred John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John in 1978. It was Grease. For you, the game is over.